did bring a puppy.
This is good. The reason I brought the dog is because I'm so tired this material might not work, so I wanted to get you on side early doors. It's her birthday today, so I was going to say let's sing happy birthday, not to a dog. Does someone want to hold her while I... There you go. That's Dottie. Dottie's quite a playful dog. You'll notice her favourite game to play is called Where's the Poo? Yeah, we know there's a poo in the flat somewhere, we just don't know where the poo is. I mean, to her credit, she always finds where I've left it, so it's yeah, as I said, I'm really tired. I'm sorry, I haven't slept for like 3 nights, because insomnia, I'm not a fun person. Does anyone else get insomnia? Yes. Okay, so the thing with insomnia is people are always giving me advice on it, and I know they mean well, bless them, right? Start my timer. But they are always so patronising with it. So they'll say things like, "Oh my God, you can't sleep. I'm so sorry. Have you tried lavender? And have you tried chamomile? No, I've been here. Have you tried sleeping in a bed?" I'm not going to sleep in a bed. Like, I promised that to my grandmother on her hammock. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to do is, I've been told I need to get better at speaking to audience members, but I find that when I talk to you can all be like a little bit unpredictable, or boring. So what I've started doing is scripting it to ease myself in. So we're going to give this a go, okay? So what is your name, my love? Yes? Laura. Laura, could you read this nice and loudly? How are you this evening, Laura?
Good, tired.
No, on the card, very much. Nothing unpredictable, thank you.
I'm already very impressed by your comedy and your face.
It's quite flirty. Thank you so much. Great, let's have someone else. What's your name?
Alex.
Alex, what do you do for a living, nice and loud?
Me? I'm a full-time fan of your comedy.
Oh my God, don't blow words up my bum. That's lovely. And finally, what is your name?
I'm Joe.
Joe, could you just tell us a couple facts about yourself, please? Again, nice and loud.
Sure. I love you, Lulu. I've always loved you. Also, you have a cracking pair of tits.
Just read what's on the card, please. Which one's your favourite? Good. Right, what else do I want to talk to you about? So, I live with my parents. Does anyone here live with their parents? Woo! Is that it? Jim, we're in London. What is this room full of oligarchs? Wow, okay. I'm humbled to be in your presence. I live with my parents. My dad is my favourite, thank you for asking. My dad is my favourite, right, because he cracks all these really naff dad jokes all the time. Are we aware of the dad joke genre? Yeah, any fans of the genre in? No? It's quite a naff, shitty genre, but he's been cracking some little kind of spicy ones lately, so I'm going to read you a couple. Okay, this is from last week. He said, I bought some shoes off a drug dealer. I don't know what they were laced with, but I've been tripping all day. I think it's quite risque from a man who thinks like 4:20 is nap time. Okay, I'll do one more. When I was your age, I weighed a stone less than you. Look at the state of you. It's fucking disgusting, and I don't. Oh, it's a mum joke. Sorry. I'm so glad that's relatable. Right. So that's why I prefer my dad. My parents are very different people, right? Like my mum, bless her. Like, I love my mum. She's fantastic. But she's very kind of obsessed with looks and what it means to be like archetypically feminine, right? And every now and then I'll throw her a bone and I'll do something she deems feminine enough, right? So the other week I had these shellac fake nails on. I don't know if any of you have had them. I couldn't do anything at all. I think they're created by the patriarchy to stop me. Honestly, I couldn't like pick my nose. Couldn't have a wank. That is it. But that's most of my time, I guess. I don't know why. Like, oh yeah, again, there could be nothing more female than just like having talons like a hawk that you go and pick up a little baby bird on the way to Sharon's birthday brunch, you know. I hate it. She's very keen on makeup as well. I do wear makeup sometimes, but one thing I don't do is I don't wear makeup on dates. Right? And someone said to me recently, "Oh, Lulu, it's really good that you don't wear makeup on dates, because then guys know what they're getting with you the next day." No, they don't. I'm a whole bag of tricks. Which one's your favourite? No. I thought that was really odd, right? But I looked it up. I didn't know anyone thought that way. There are like memes, kind of lad Bible type things where men are complaining that the next day a woman's not got her makeup on and they feel cheated and they feel lied to. And when I saw that, I thought like, no, baby boy, no. I can't believe there's a real man somewhere who, well, full stop. Feminism is not how it works. I mustn't let them know it's how it works. I can't believe there's a real man looking at a girl without her makeup on and thinking, like, what? No! What? I thought her eyelids were blue because of her heritage! That's more likely to me. So that's my mum. My mum's very feminine. My dad he's quite a quiet guy. He's quite religious. I know I've talked about religion a bit this evening. My dad's quite interesting. He grew up with like Jewish heritage. He flipped over, went full Crizzo, any Crizzos in the house? No. Okay. All right. Well, if you don't know, Christianity is basically it's this guy who murders his son to further the plot of his new novel. And, it's a difficult second book. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like I don't want to sit here and shit on people's beliefs too much, but I have noticed a couple of things in Christianity that I've found a bit creepy. Sarah mentioned one that I realised the other day that if you put "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned" through Google Translate and back, it will come out as like, "Oh, Daddy, I've been ever so naughty." It's a bit. I mean, there's other shit going on in Catholicism. Look it up. It's a whole afternoon, but that's not the worst one. No, I won't say anything else about religion. I feel that's been covered. So my parents are from very different backgrounds as well. So my dad, right, his side of the family are very posh. Just like the kind of people that enjoy shooting for fun. So, you know what I mean, like peasants, whatever. I love it. My mum's side of the family, right, are all Cockneys. My mum grew up in the East End, not far from here. So I get a little bit Mockney from time to time. You'll hear it in my voice. So I'll say things like oh no, I've spilled all my pâté on the apples and pears. Morty, you slags. To look at you. We don't know. Yeah. Okay. She's nodding. Good for you. My parents have been married for a long time as well. Give me a cheer if you're married. Okay, cool. So the point of this bit is, you're not better than me. No. I've been thinking a lot about marriage recently, actually. It's weird, my ex got married this week. And I'm totally fine with it. His fiancée is absolutely lovely. She's a cunt, but I have to say it, don't I? A lot of my friends are getting married at the minute, and they're all saying things like, oh yeah, it's wonderful, it's just, the ultimate commitment. And I feel like, well yeah, okay, I guess it is. Unless you change your mind, and it's not. We can just go. And don't get me right, marriage is lovely, but it's not the ultimate commitment. Like, people compare it to, like, being incarcerated. You hear old men call their wives, like, the old ball and chain. And it's not about being in prison. You can't just leave prison because someone is eating too loudly. You can't go up to the warden and say like, oh, I know we said this was for life, but I just feel like we've become really different people. Doesn't really work. The reason I'm living with my parents is because I'm retraining at the minute. I'm training as a psychotherapist. Honestly, they let anyone do it. Just paying the money. It's pretty easy. It's mostly just things like, what's wrong with you? Don't answer. I haven't finished training. You confidently self-identify as a slang, so you're fine. I don't know. I'm working I'm working as a counsellor in a sixth form at the minute, and it's a really interesting age group to work with young people because there's so much they don't know about the world yet. Like recently, right in school, it was Yom Kippur, and there were a bunch of kids standing around talking about like Jewish rituals in the corridors, and I heard one of them say, "Oh, did you know that all Jewish people have to have sex through a hole in a sheet?" Which is like, yeah, it's not. Are you Jewish? Yeah, and do you have sex? No. No, okay. I do, but not for religious reasons. That is a myth, by the way. That's a myth that goes around about ultra-Orthodox Jews, and it's not true. The whole, like, sex through a hole in the sheet thing. So I went up to them and I was like, I'm so sorry, you've got that wrong. You're thinking of ghosts. It was my duty to inform them. What else can I talk about before I go? Oh, so I feel sorry for the kids that I work with actually because I think school is quite tough. It's a tough age to be in. You're nodding. Did you have a tough time at school? Oh, you're just nodding. You're one of the bullies, yes. Yeah, it was tough for some of them. Fair enough. I had a shit time at school because like, I was always like the weird kid at school, and I think you only have to do like one weird thing once, right? And then that's it forever. You're in that pigeonhole. And I remember my weird thing because we were at a picnic. And I accidentally called a pork pie a porked pie. And it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal in and of itself, but my mistake was with the pork pie. Rather than laughing with everyone, I doubled down and I said, I mean what I say, Eleanor, this pie's had a dick in it. I didn't really come back from that.